Java program, the guessing game. And in this program, we were supposed to write a game a program that generates a random integer from 1 to 10,000. And where I started first is I imported all this public class. I just used test and public static void main. This is on every Java program, which is basically where it starts. And then I just separated all my integers and I put the range separate. So I got max 10,000, uh, minimum equal 1, and then I used integer for user guess. Then I have a boolean right here, and I put it as correct equals false. And I use this right here. It's going to be used later on for my while loop. All right, so we have the random num equals new random, and this creates an instant random class. And then I saved the random num as secret num, and I put it right here. Secret num equals random num dot next int max. And moving on, I just wrote a lot of this stuff right here in green. This is just helping me learn what it is. It's a lot of stuff all over it that wouldn't really be there, but it's helping me. I'm learning. All right. So we got a input from user's guess. So I took the scanning keyboard. What this does is it takes whatever the user is inputting, and then the input from the user, and then I could label it, and then I put it over here, and then I was able to use it throughout the program. And then I got the while loop right after, and we'll see the correct, just like over here, correct equals false, and then this exclamation means not, so not false. So it's saying that it's true by putting an exclamation in front of it. And and this is the start, so it'll keep asking this little loop until we get to the winner chicken dinner. And system out print, what it's going to do is it's going to enter, it's going to enter a user or user guess, and this is adding a menu. And what I did is also I took out the line right here, so it's not print line, so it's going to remain on one line whenever the user puts that information. And put user keyboard is just saying whatever they give me, it's going to be the user. And then moving on to the if and the else if statements. And I put secret num is greater than user's guess, and then secret num is greater than user's guess, and then secret num equals user's guess. So if they get lucky and they hit it on the first try, it'll automatically print statement winner. And these ones over here is just saying that it's going to keep going through it until it gets there, and it's going to whittle it down. So you have, if secret num, the computer generates a random number, which is up here, and that random number we don't know. So it's saying if the secret number is greater than the user's guess, then it's going to print statement, it's going to print higher, because it's telling you to guess higher. All right. And then same thing for over here. We have secret num is less than user's guess. So now you're going to have to be going lower. And equal just like I said, it'll make this true. Whenever it's true, it will print winner. All right, so the way that I did the guessing range, I had a lot of trouble with this. I emailed you, and I couldn't really figure out another way. I'm sure there's a proper way to do it, but this is the way I did it. I got whenever the print statement, I just put plus guessing range, and then plus min plus then the dash user's guess. So if it's too low, it's going to do the minimum through user's guess. So if the number's 500, then and I said 6,000, it'll say 1 to 6,000. So let's go ahead and try that, and let's just go with 6,000, and remember it is 1 out of 10,000. Enter, and it says higher guessing range. So it's telling you to guess higher. Guessing range 6,000 to 10,000. So we'll try 8,000 next. Hi, 8,000. Now, this is the only problem that I've seen. I couldn't figure out a way where it kept the old information so that it could whittle it down. So what I ended up having to do is now it flipped it. 6,000, 6 to 10, and then right here, 8,000 is 1 to 8. So now I know that it's less than 8,000. So we'll go with 7,000. So we know it's more than 6. We know it's less than 8. Now we know it's more than 7. So 7,500. And it still wants us to go higher. Oh, we're too high, so we know it's less than 7,000. So we'll go 7,600. Lower. All right, so it's in between 7,550. Lower. 7,525. Lower. 7,520. Lower. 7,515. Winner, finally. All right, so I just keep whittling it down. It's telling me these are my thresholds, 1 to 7,502, and my lucky number was 7,501. So there's probably a better way where it will make these numbers smaller. The thing doesn't really say that I have to do that. It just says to each time the program prompts the user for a new guess, it should calculate and display the eligible range values. So this is displaying the eligible range value. This is how I thought of it whenever I first tried to write this code. But it would be looking really cool if there was a way, or if you can show me how I can make them both close in on each other, so both sides are remembering it. I would really like it if it was like, instead of a 1, this would have been the last guess on the lower side and the last guess on the higher side. That way that it's faster. All right, but that's my presentation, and this is what I did so far. Raymond Soto signing off.